Hello everyone, Treecks here and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3 Part 8. Last time we had failure when it came to showing off the coin ships. We're getting a next chance, next world, and that's going to be our final chance. I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't happen then, because even if I start playing on my own time, triggering that is going to be hard. Right, we have the second fortress of World 5. This one is a little bit weird because there's lava on the ceiling as well as there is on the floor. But you cannot be hurt by the lava on the ceiling, by the way. In case you were wondering, but there is definitely still podoboos coming out of them in some cases. This makes me think of those upside down functions in Super Mario Maker 2. If you make a nighttime in the cave levels, you can actually make the levels upside down. But it is pretty easy, actually. Right, flying boom boom, question mark? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we know this from Mario Maker, but it originated here. I thought I might show it off once. Why did I miss him? I thought I could Mario. Today, come on, that's not fair. Today I apparently find out I cannot Mario. For my whole life I thought I could Mario. And yes, Mario definitely is a word. To Mario, to be Marioed. You Mario, we Mario. See, it's a word. I don't care for those spade card games. We've seen enough of that and it only gives me stuff I don't really want and it takes up time, so... In case you were wondering why I'm skipping them. For video's sake. Dang it! I can't even get the second one. I get the third one. But that one doesn't matter. Right, Luigi once again being the failure champ. Every single time I need to use my powers, always Luigi. And I know what's causing it. Luigi plays a little bit differently in this game. So I'm not really used to those mechanics, so I screw up a little bit more because of that. And of course we got another Lakitu, which can aim way too good in this game. Come on. The aim of this guy. He is gone. There's no bricks for me to ruin here, so I can keep my coin. Why am I still talking about that? The Hammer Bros are gone now. I'm still in the mindset of I need to get that coin ship. There's no longer a coin ship here. Or at least there's no opportunity anymore. I killed all the Hammer Bros. I had to. They count as levels, so they count for 100%. Am I going to do this without Raccoon? Yeah, I might as well. Mario hasn't died yet in this playthrough. And in one of the earlier parts I actually opened up a contest, Mario vs Luigi death count. So it might be a little bit more exciting if Mario starts dying in some cases. He hasn't done so yet. I'm way too good with Mario. Luigi's a pretty good idea actually. I started doing this two-player playthrough because Luigi is more challenging for me because he's definitely controlling a little bit different. No fire chomps. Definitely the worst enemy in this game. If you see an opportunity to get rid of them, do it immediately. Like here. Bye! See, I can platform. Doing stuff like that. Pretty tricky, I do it no problem. I've played way too much Mario in my life. There you go, easy level. Not easy, for me it's easy. If you do not have ways to cheese this, like with a leaf, this can be challenging. And with that, World 5 is done. Only one level left to go. Airship time. And what cameo do we have? Albatross. I don't like Albatross. Remember World 6-2 in Super Mario Bros. 2? Remember World 5-3, the beginning of that, for Mario 2? What is it with me and birds in video games? I had this bird in Wario Land, I cursed. I have the birds in Mario Bros 2 that I curse? What is it with me and hating birds in video games? Never really noticed that before in my life, but now I'm going through these games with my Let's Play and everything, I'm noticing there's actually a lot of birds in video games which can get pretty annoying. Not a fan of the albatross. Not even of the name. Albatross instead of albatross, because they toss enemies. Somebody has been thinking way too hard about that name. Of course, the airships also become a little bit more challenging. You might notice they start throwing a lot of more stuff at us now. More cannons in more inconvenient places. But I can cheese things. I go up top. Right, and that's it. Easy for me. Once again, I've played way too much Mario in my life. And here we have the first instance of a little more challenging Koopaling, Roy Koopa, who is a little heavy boy, so he starts actually shaking the floor if you're standing on it if he hits it. So try to stay in the air if he touches the ground. He managed to hit me, so he's definitely the most challenging one so far. But one rule does not change, hit him 3 times and he is out. Heavy boy Roy. Who doesn't like Roy? Roy's our boy. There's 2 Roys in Smash now, actually. Roy from Fire Emblem... The Binding Blades? Is it the Binding Blades? Is that where Roy's from? Yeah. And Roy, the Koopaling, who's also in Smash, because he's an alt for Bowser Jr. Yeah, was bound to happen at some point. It's people with the same name ended up in Smash. Happened in Smash 4. Alright, here we have another Princess Toadstool letter. Be careful... let's start with the first word, Treecks. Greetings. Be careful in the ice world. The creatures trapped in the ice will come to life if warmed. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Here is another useless item. And actually, she starts giving advice for a world coming up. Instead of something that's 3 worlds away or 3 worlds behind us. No. This actually applies to the very world we're entering right now. My favorite one from Mario 3 because of its sheer length and the atmosphere it breathes. World 6, the Ice World, or the Iced World, as the game likes to call it. I've mentioned this in earlier Let's Plays. This is no exception. What platformer does not make use of ice physics at some point? Why the hell would this game be an exception to that? Well, don't worry, it isn't. There's a lot of ice in this world. And of course, Slippy, Slippy, Slippy. And I don't mean Slippy Toad with that. As if Luigi isn't slippery enough on its own. This is going to be tough. This first level is pretty easy, of course. That's the whole reason I get hit immediately, because it's easy. Right, Patuis. The Patui plant get introduced here. The ones who actually have this coronaviruses. I like to call them the spike balls. Spike! Why are you here? Oh, this is what I needed indeed. There's another secret I want to show off. If I don't get hit by the Patuis and their stupid viruses. That's becoming a running gag here, isn't it? Everything involving spiked balls is suddenly COVID-19 in my book. Don't hit me! Where is it? Where is it? There it is, there it is. Ah, I missed it. Try again. This time from a position where I can actually reach it. See, there are some levels with bonuses where I can actually show them off immediately. Right, what do we have here? A lot of brick blocks. And a P-switch. Let's see if I can get back in time. See, the sliding isn't always bad. I got all of them. Probably not the smartest idea, because I still need to worry about coin ships in this world, if I can. $88 and $80, oh my god. You I can hit because you give me 100 points, so you don't change my point total. Same applies to you. Is it actually happening? 160 is an even number. So my points stay 8. There we go. Success! I knew I could do it. But first, minigame. I'm saying all these end-spade cards that show up the memory match game take up way too much time. And yet, I am playing these minigames. Well, these take up a lot less time, and I'm actually trying to show off the diamond, the club, and the heart houses, but that's not really working because I'm a failure at this minigame. Right, Luigi? You had your success, you are the one who gets to play the legendary coin ship. Mario is going to take the top route. Because don't forget, success aside, these levels all still need to be cleared. Man, that's going to be a relief the rest for this world, not having to worry about that anymore. First world, first try. Hell yeah. What do you mean, World 5 I failed constantly? That world never happened. I'm deleting those videos. I'm deleting this video because World 5 is part of that. Man, I'm an idiot. More auto-scroll, please. This one is handled a little bit better. Don't worry, this is not a White Mushroom House course. That one is World 7. 7 is actually the one that gives you it. This also would have been a candidate for it, because this definitely would have been a good level to do so. But it is not. It is not this level that gives you the White Mushroom House for this world. So of course, there's also one for this world. There's 2 more. World 8 does not have one. But World 7 does. Right, there we go. Why is there a pool of water here? And star. So we have 44 lives now. Mario is not going to game over, I think. Alright, Luigi, let's get your prize. What is actually the gist in a coin ship? Well, it's not that much special, of course. It is what a Hammer Bro can change into if those conditions I just showed off happen. And this is what you get. It turns into an airship level with a lot of coins. It is possible to get all of them. So I am of course going to try. I'm already failing at that because I can't reach that anymore. Does not really matter. There's nothing that says that you actually have to get all of them. This is just to give you lives. And points, of course, but who cares for the points? I do, because the points were actually important for this level showing up in the first place. But not anymore. And that's all it gives you. But don't think that this becomes a cakewalk, that it actually makes the Hammer Bros easier, because there's nothing to die, of course. No, there still are Hammer Bros. They are changed into Boomerang Bros for some reason, but you still have to beat 2 bros. That's a technical term for the complete set of those enemies. The Hammer Bros, Boomerang Bros, Fire Bros, Sledge Bros. The Bros enemies. I'm not really too sure if there's a name for those group of enemies in total, because they're technically the same enemy, they just throw around different stuff. That's actually the only difference. Oh, and the final suit shows up. I thought this was going to show up later in this world. But apparently this Mushroom House also has it. Speaking of bros, Hammer Bros in this case, the Hammer Bro suit is the final suit for this game. I will not be using it right now. That would be a waste. It is. There is a level coming up that's actually that gives it to you, so I'll show it off then. Does not really help me in the coming worlds, so I'm not going to put it on right now. I was pretty sure there was a later Mushroom House where it first showed up, but this one apparently can also give it to you. Dang you, Koopa. Dang you again. I wanted that leaf. Oh, there's a Tanuki suit coming up in this very level, so I don't really need that. Right, let's hit this block, because because there's a vine in it. This is a little bit tricky. You need to land on the music block and bounce up in this pipe. And this is where Tanuki's suit is. Of course, once again, go up here for stuff. And with stuff, I mean coins. Right, we got dropped off in the very same pipe we entered from, so nothing I need to show off that I missed. And that sometimes happens, that even if you clearly enter or leave from a different pipe, you still end up with the very same pipe you entered from. Does not seem logical, but in this case it is definitely the case. There's a 1-up in there, but it's very tricky to get, so I think I'm going to skip. I like my no death run with Mario so far. Let's try to keep that up for the rest of the game. This is no longer a no death run, but it is a no death run when it comes to one specific character. Mario has still not died yet. Only Luigi has. Twice. But he also has the coin ship. Both the trigger and the level itself. I lost my power up there, but I'm not too worried. I'm going in. Because this level gives you an item pretty early on. This is tricky. Hit this. And I missed it. Luigi is tall. He always hits the ceiling when he jumps. Oh, did not expect that flame to fall down. How do those flames walking even work? Let's not talk about that. Right, another chance for a power-up. This time I don't miss. There's a 1-up up here. Let's see if I can get a running start. Yeah. You try to hide these things from me. Not working game, I know it's here. And down here, there's a star. Ah, I missed it. Where are you going? You are mine. Did he despawn? He despawned. Ah. And this is actually a pretty fun Starman. In comparison, like I did with Super Mario Bros. 2, there's one world, World 4-2, where you can actually bring a Starman to the Birdo to kill the Birdo in one hit with the Starman. That's actually possible in this game as well, in this very level. If you happen to grab the Starman in an exact ideal position where you can start running immediately, you actually can get to this Boom Boom in time to kill him in one hit. Just run him over with your star. But no success for that here. I've already run out of my quotum of success for this part while getting the coin ship. So what else can I expect? Right, next page in the world. I always call them pages because the world is so long it actually needs to scroll around and everything in order to show off the rest. I always call those next pages in the world map. Kind of the Super Mario World 2-esque way the world maps works there. Bam! Apparently my luck hasn't completely run out yet. There was still a little bit more left for this. Right, one more level. 19 minutes, so I can quickly push in this level still. Oh, watch out for those things. If you hit them while they're spinning, you get swung around to a random position. And you usually end up dying if that happens, so watch out. There's one up in here. Really tricky, so I think I'm going to skip. I have more than enough. Right, bonus here. Let's quickly take the coin heaven. I'm pretty sure that's not the official name of it, but why not? Because it is what they're called in Mario 1. This technically still is a coin heaven, I think. I'm not too sure if it actually is the official name in this game for it as well. There's not too many of those in the game, by the way. 4 or 5, I think. Oh, don't scare me like that. I need to go back, because I need to show off what I missed. If I even can. I need to fly back. Now, come on. Run, Mario. Slide. There we go. Oh, this is scary. Oh, I have something to land on. Alright, this looks familiar again. This is where we were. Let's pick up the pace from here. There's a leaf in that if you want it, or a mushroom if you're small. But who is small at this point? Who sucks at Mario? Yeah, I know not everybody is good in every game. I've got my bad games too. Don't worry, they'll be coming up. If you're here for failure, if you want me to suck, then you're watching the wrong game, my friends. I don't suck at Mario 3. Or any Mario for that matter. At least not the platforming ones. Wait for the RPGs. That's the ones I suck at. Alright, we are out of time. We are kinda halfway World 6 now, so next time we will continue. We will do a couple of annoying levels, especially World 5, 6-5 coming up. Famous annoying level. And we will continue with World 6 and maybe even do a little bit of World 7 if I'm quick enough. But that'll be tomorrow. Treecks out.